Hello guys, welcome to my another video. This is actually your host and you're watching me on Russell Brothers. So I've got tons of news in this video. I've got news about Fiend, Roman Reigns and about Alexa Bliss new character change. So let's begin. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is about the latest thing that happened on last SmackDown, that is about Alexa Bliss, who has just attacked Nikki Cross and has hit Nikki Cross with her sister Abigail, and after that she really said sorry to her. But still the character has been really changing for Alexa Bliss, and WWE has given her a new momentum because WWE is trying to prove that she is a kind of a character which will definitely get involved with Fiend, because after we have seen that her Fiend attacked her, so thereafter her characters got really changed. And also during the swamp fight we have seen her as a kind of a role where she could be the future sister Abigail, and the way she is changing her character, the way she is looking at Fiend hitting sister Abigail. So it definitely gives us a vibes that in the near future, maybe in the near pay-per-views, there can be a debut of sister Abigail as Alexa Bliss. So it can be on Clash of Champions in the SmackDown Women's Championship match, it can be in the near pay-per-view, that is in Hell in a Cell, whatever can be. I think it will be a good one, and maybe in the near future we might get to see Nikki Cross versus Alexa Bliss feud, where the upper hand will definitely be on Alexa Bliss. Okay, now moving on to the next news. The next news is about Jey Uso, who is the number one contender for the Universal Champion against Roman Reigns at Clash of Champions. So see, many things have been going on. It will be brother versus brother, cousin versus cousin. Jey Uso is the placeholder just to make up this pay-per-view. But I think the reality is that we all know that Jey Uso couldn't be the champion. But let's be honest, the rivalry build-up has been really interesting. The way their rivalry has been building up by WWE, which is really a good thing. So I'm really liking in the way WWE is putting up things in their way. So it also gives a momentum to Jey Uso's career. Not only that, recently WWE has posted a photo on their official Instagram account where they have seen putting the title, universal title, on Jey Uso's shoulder, and asked the fans that whether he can be the next champion. So it's a great thing that WWE is promoting him not only as a challenger but also as a future champion. Maybe he will not be a champion soon, but definitely WWE is thinking something big for Jey Uso, which is a good thing, and I'm really liking that. Okay, now the next news is that a new superstar has been drafted to Raw by Miz, and that superstar is none other than Mandy Rose. Recently Miz has announced on the Talking Smack that Mandy Rose will be drafted to Raw, and the reaction of Mandy Rose is really surprising. She has really got frustrated and about the win, that momentum that she has got after her win in SummerSlam against Sonya Deville. So after that Miz tried to separate Otis and Mandy Rose. That's why Miz has announced that Mandy Rose will be drafted to Raw, and we haven't seen Mandy Rose for some time right now. So that's also the reason, because she's been drafted to Raw, and Mandy Rose has promised to the fans that she will be doing much more good things in Monday Night Raw rather than what she has done in SmackDown. So that's a good thing. If Mandy Rose gets a momentum, if Mandy Rose gets a championship opportunity in Raw, so it's better for her career only. So let's see how the thing goes and how her and Otis relationship goes in the near future, though she has promised in her tweet that she and Otis will never be separated. Okay, now the last news is about the current Universal Champion Roman Reigns and the Fiend. So everybody has been we really got shocked when we see Jey Uso challenging in Clash of Champions for the title, but not the Fiend. So the reason behind this is that WWE is planning something big in a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view between Roman Reigns and the Fiend within Hell in a Cell. So that could be a big match and a big thing that could be WWE kept as a surprise, because if they have put Fiend versus Roman in the Clash of Champions, that couldn't have been that much surprising. But what we know what happens in the last Hell in a Cell last year in 2019, when Seth and Wyatt I think the Fiend goes one-on-one. So that's a big thing, and that thing will not be repeated, but a kind of a vibe, that red light will be seen in the Hell in a Cell. The match will be under the red light, so that will be a good thing. WWE is planning something big for here this Hell in a Cell also. So Fiend versus Roman Reigns, a great surprise, a great thing will be coming up for in Hell in a Cell. And after Clash of Champions, I don't think Jey Uso will be the number one contender. Fiend will definitely get involved either on Clash of Champions or after the immediate SmackDown, no, after that pay-per-view. So it will be a good thing, near future, because Roman will be a long-term champion right now, we all get to know that, but Fiend will be the constant challenger for him, so that will be a very good thing. WWE is planning something big between these two, and this could be one of the best rivalry of 2020, I might say. So these are the things that have been planned for Fiend. So let's see what happens or how WWE progress the storyline. So these are the news that I wanted to share with you. I hope you like it. Please give your support to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.